Hi, welcome back to Inspired by Yvette. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you all so much for coming back and watching my unboxing. This is the Anna Griffin Crop at Home 5 box. Y'all, this box is so pretty. So I am going to share everything in the box. I'm showing you all the things. I am opening just about every packet, everything up, maybe except the little journal and tags and things like that. But I'm showing it all. It's a long video, so grab a snack, come on back, watch and enjoy, and I will see you all on the other side. So enjoy. Okay, so let's get right on into the box. So this is one box. Since it's the Crop at Home box, it's only one box. So it comes very well packaged. So I just wanted to show that in case this is someone's first time looking at the Anna Griffin event boxes. So they always come really nice, and it is such a pretty box. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the box and get it set on top of my tabletop. And then we'll get into it. All right, so let's get right on into the box. So this is the Crop at Home 5 box, and that's what the little emblem on the top is showing. It is quite heavy, but it is such a pretty box. That's why I always like these events, because the box that everything comes in is like a little bonus almost. All right, so right in the top is our envelope with the itinerary and a pen. So I will open that up. All right, and I always love Anna's envelopes because they're always so seamless and just so nice and pretty. Look at the inside of that. So pretty. Okay, so welcome to the 5th annual Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home. We have an itinerary of events. So we start Friday, May 2nd. We wrap it up May 4th on Sunday. And I'm telling you all, it is usually pretty hectic for me. Not so much as hectic, but it is definitely a full schedule. By Sunday, I'm usually exhausted. And this is, ooh, that's so pretty. Look at that pen. So that is the pen that we have that comes with all of the events. It's usually a pen. So pen, and let's begin. It's a collectible pen. All right, so let's go ahead, and this matches the inside of the box. I don't think I showed you all that either, but it's that nice mint green. So pretty. Nice. Okay, so the first packet in the top is the tools. So I'm gonna push the box up to the front, and then I'll just pull out each packet like this. See if we can do it. Okay, so these are the tools. And let me go ahead and open this up. So we get a couple frames and a couple border dies. These are normally with the Crop at Home, it's exclusively scrapbooking. This year they kind of changed it up to include, oh, they have Spanish and French. I don't remember ever seeing that before. That's a nice touch. They have it in, well, that's just a dangerous thing, but I never noticed that. But yeah, normally it is just scrapbooking. So we usually get like a scrapbook album in the top, and the border dies, and what else do we get? A couple frames. Normally you get frames too. So this year, since they're also making it like for card making, a few of the classes, they'll include card making, I think, with each class. Oh, these are nice. So we don't get the album. Okay, so these are like concentric. This one has the little notch corners. And I like this because I don't know if you all can see, they have the measurements on the cardboard itself. Like the outside one is a 5x7, and then it's a 4.5 by, what is that? 6.5, 4x6, 3.5 by 5. So I like that. Has the measurements of these two. Very nice. And we can even see the little outline. So I'll probably keep them on this cardboard. Even if I put it on a magnetic sheet, I'll keep this cardboard. Same thing for this. That's a nice touch because just to kind of know the measurements and to know what goes where. And then a little pendulum in the middle. Okay, let's open up our frames. This plastic feels a little bit different too, actually. You know what? It is a little bit different because this plastic here is the kind of a little crinklier. This is a softer type plastic. All right, so we have three sets of frames. Okay, so the frames usually match each border. So we will have the rose one, and we have like a geometric pattern, and then I think a lattice, if I'm not mistaken. So there's that. So you can see that inspiration. So these also, I like that they have those in between to kind of cut in out the middle of them. So this is nice. This is a set of 6, 2, 4, 6. Yep. And then this one is the rose one, rose scalloped. Very pretty. I would say this is a geometric. And this also has little notch corners right there. So that'll match that other one. And then we have our borders, which are the shadow and then also the detailed one, 3D one. So we have 6 of those. I mean 6 layers, but 3 different borders that tie back with that. All right, so that's our tools. I'm going to try to keep the video moving. I'll try not to get too wrapped up. I'll put this stuff up and I will come right back, and we're going to open our first packet, which I think it's going to be, who are we? Antique Botanicals. So let me put this up and then I'll come right back on. Try to stay organized. Okay, so let's get into our first packet, Antique Botanicals. And this is so pretty. I don't think I have, I think this is a completely new collection, actually, from my understanding. All right, so we'll start with some card blanks. Very pretty. Wow. So we have 2 of each design, which I think is a total of 8. So we have this one, 2 of those. Oh, that green is so pretty. 2 of the green, 2 of this one, and then 2 of the pink floral. And the card blanks are blank on the inside. So that's those. We have some toppers, or also frames that you could use on scrapbook, and I like these because they're double-sided, so you can use either side. And I looked at some of the cut videos, and from what I see, I think we will be using on some of them both sides, you know, the front on some of them and then the back on some of them. That's pretty. The purple, four frames in purple, 4 in pink. I'm gonna actually count some of these because last year I didn't realize it until I was in the middle of class. I was missing a sheet of paper. This is a light lavender. So we have 4 of those. We have 4 of the green, mint green, 4 of this pretty deeper green. Look at the back of that. Kind of matches one of those cards. We have 4 of these. This is a lot of frames. 4 of these. And then 4 in the green. And then I'll show you the back side of them. So very, very pretty frames that you can use on the front of the cards or as a frame for a picture. This is a 5x7. Wow. That's a big frame. I like that because sometimes, even with the scrapbooking, we have 5x7 pictures. Oh, we have the inserts, and we also have envelopes. Okay. We have envelopes for the cards, and we have the inserts for the cards. Yeah, sometimes you need a 5x7 frame, and usually I want to say we usually have like a 4x6, or either you can use the dies and make your own. All right, so the inserts for the cards on this collection, let's see. Every day is a new beginning. Same. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. So I like these inserts because they're pretty universal. Doesn't have to be specific to anything. Beauty and strength come from within. So yeah, that's nice. These are nice. They can kind of go with any type card. Faith does not make things easy. It makes them possible. All right, so those are nice. I'll put those up. Put those up. We have some title stickers that are die cut. Let's see how many we get. Let's see how many we get. So we get 2 sheets, and they say the same thing on both of them. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 14 different die cut stickers. We have some pretty borders in the, oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is, that metallic. Let me move that light that way. So pretty. All right, so we have some metallic 8x12 sheets. Let's see what colors we get. That pretty peacock, or like blue. 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Oh, 6. Okay, 6 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the gold. Okay, so that's really pretty. All right, let's look at our borders. These are usually stickers, or I think the back of them is usually a sticker. I think so. I was looking for my little pokey tool so I could peel it and see. Yeah, it's a sticker. So the back of these are stickers. So we have this pretty pink, and I want to say it's 8 borders in each design. 1, felt like 2. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 in that pretty pink, and look at this pretty rose. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Is it like a mint green in between that gold, or am I seeing that right? Or is it just white? I don't know. That's pretty. So this should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And look at this one. Another pretty floral with a lighter pink, some greens, and then the gold. That should be 8 of those. All right, so we have 3 different borders, 8 of each, so that's a total of 24 borders. And let's go to our paper. All right, so what I'm going to do is flip it over. Look at that pretty pink. We should have 4 sheets of each. Wow. Then we have the green, just like that, with the green background, the green floral. Pretty, pretty. Let's see if I can move over. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. It's pink. Okay, so 4 of these. Ooh, that pretty green. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that pretty pattern on the back. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the back of that one, that pretty pink, same type pattern. And this pretty green with the birds. We should have 4 of these. Yep. Let's see what's on the bag. A pretty green. And then the pink, just like it, 4 of those. We have a lavender with the roses in it. So it really does have that antique, and they're all botanicals. So that's nice. So we have 4 of the purple or the lavender rose with the lavender on the back. And then the pink, which is so pretty. So pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the pink on the back. So that is the antique botanicals. I won't bother opening up all of the flowers, but those are the florals that go with it. A lot. That's a lot. And then we have some journaling dies that probably match 3 different colors. So we have those, and then we have the gold foil embellishments, which are really, really pretty, flourishes and all of that. And then we have the titles or stickers, or could be a sentiment for the front of your card too. Those are pretty. All right, so I'm gonna put this one up and we'll get back into our next collection. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's get into Francesca. This was the pattern that we had for the Create 10 event, Francesca. So I really like these pretty green florals in this set as well. So we have our gold embellishments. Oh, look at that pretty butterfly. You see that? And 1 second. We have that pretty gold butterfly. We have these pretty florals that match Francesca with those yellows and all of that in there. Let's get into, we'll go ahead and do we have, of course, titles for cards or for scrapbook, and our journaling tags, the toppers, which are like they were before, double-sided. Y'all can see those. Very pretty. I'm sure it is 4 of each. Yep, 4 of those, 4 of the blue, 4 of the deep purple. Ooh, look at that gold. Let's just open it. Now let's just open it. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. 4. Only have 3? Oh, 4. And so the back of that is that pretty brown. We have 4 of the pink, 4 of the green, and the blue. All right, so those are our toppers, the card bases. We have that pretty green. This is the tufted blue. You see the little tufts in it, like tufted buttons on a sofa. And we have that pink and then the green. And we have our envelopes. We have some more titles, which will probably be 2 sheets of the same. Those are real pretty. I wish we could get dies to do some of these words, like real pretty scripted dies. These are the inserts that I guess I'll open them. Why not? Let's see. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. So these are a little bit different than the others. To remember to give yourself grace. Isn't that the truth? Amen to that. You're doing incredible things. So these work well, and life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. All right, so these work good. You could probably mix and match them between collections, those inserts. Okay, we have the foil. have a gold, and we have a, is that champagne or rose? I think that's a rose gold. You can see the difference in them. So that's more of the rose gold and then the regular gold, and it should be about 8 sheets of each, I would assume. 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of these. Okay, so 6 and 6. All right, let's look at our paper. Francesca, I love this pattern. I got an email where Anna has like a home collection with this pattern. I saw they had the napkins on there. Was it a table runner? I don't think it was a table runner. It was napkins. Oh man, what else was it? Placemats, because placemats look just like this in fabric form. It was like a home collection. I can't remember everything on it, but I did get an email, and they were really, really pretty. I was tempted, but I didn't. So the back is kind of like the, that was the back of some of those toppers. Pretty. Then we have the blue version of that. So yeah, we have the blue version. We have the tufted blue. I looked at my prep videos. It has a brown background. We have the tufted pink. Ooh, those little buttons are cute. I just kind of went ahead and let all the videos play as I was laying on the couch one day. And y'all, it's some cutting going on. I was like, I don't know how much. Oh, that's the foil. I don't know how much I'll get done. I'll see when I'm in the mood. But really, this is when the event kind of really starts. Is kind of take your time and look at the videos and go through the papers and see which projects. Some people do them all. I don't. I kind of pick and choose what I want to do, what I anticipate wanting to do in the class, and those are the ones that I kind of cut out. And then I plan to sit some of them out and just see if I would do it after the event. Because usually her classes go from beginner to more advanced. So let's say Friday, we start out with a beginner class on Friday. The first class is beginner, the second class is intermediate, and the third class is advanced. So it just keeps, each day keeps getting more advanced. So the second day is really, the whole day is intermediate. Then you keep going, the next class gets more advanced. And then the third day is really all advanced projects, in my opinion. And I think that's how she has it scheduled. So usually on Sundays, I miss the, oh, look at that tufted. How pretty is that? Y'all see that? With the gold and the scallop. Ooh, I love it. 8 of those. Do we have it in pink? No. We have the pink like this. That matches, that really matches that die, that geometric one. Let me find it. To me, it kind of matches that pretty good. This one back here. I like it. Pretty. Okay, and then the green. So we have the green is a little bit thinner. So yeah, those are really pretty. So in each of the borders, I'm finding we have 3 different with 8. Let's see if I can find the blue. Here we go. Yeah, so it matches this one. Pretty pretty. With some gold or something behind it. I like. All right, so this is Francesca. I love Francesca. I actually have a pack of Francesca that I bought after the Create event. It's actually sitting right here. Let me get it and see. I never opened it on camera. I just unboxed the stuff and sat it up here. But let me see. Okay, yeah, so this is my Francesca paper that I just bought off Anna's site, and it's a pack of 24. So this, I'll be able to probably use this if I see. Let's see if it's the same as what we have here, since I never opened it. Francesca collection. And when I bought it after the Create event. Normally she has everything on sale. And I only get one of these. Oh, and they're single-sided. Okay, yeah, this is definitely better. I know I got more than one sheet of that, right? Wow, Anna. What? Okay, let's see what we have in the collection that you get separate. Okay, we got the pretty green. So maybe it's just single sides of all of those papers, whereas that's double-sided. This is just single sides. We got the tufted pink. Oh, here's another green. Okay, so are we starting back over? I wonder why they're separated like this. Okay, so yeah, they have it separated like how many sheets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 different sheets, and times 24, so that's 4 of each sheet. Yeah, it's just not all like 4 together. They are in here. All right, so yeah, this is really nice, but it's not all the same because some of these are not in this set. Like some of these, this is not in there. I don't think this one is in there, but it's I'm sorry, my phone is sitting right here. This one, the green one is there, but the white one is not. Yeah, this one is in there. Nice, we got the blue in there, but this blue, the design is smaller. Can y'all see that? That's a little bit, it's a little bit of a smaller print. So this would be ideal too for cards. Nice, nice. Okay, but they, you know, pretty much go well together. This one has the tufted, which one? Tufted pink, but this one, it doesn't have the blue, and the pink is a little different. The pink is different. Okay, let me not mix all this stuff up. I just wanted to see the difference in the two. So yeah, so that is the Francesca. I really love that print and that pattern, and that is what we will be doing on Sunday. And for the very advanced classes. And I'm gonna tell y'all, Anna has us doing some of everything in that class. One of the scrapbook pages, I believe, did it have 26 pictures? It was one of those interactive that kind of fold open, flip up, pull out. It was a lot. It was a lot of paper and using a lot of pictures. So I probably won't do that one. I'll just sit and watch because it was really involved. Okay, so that's Francesca. I'm going to put this up and we'll get into Leon. Okay, Leon. She's pretty. She's our box is what she is. So pretty. Let's open this one up and let's see what we have here. So you get the gist of what's in the box. Basically, we have toppers, borders, card blanks, envelopes in every one. But we want to see the different prints on these card toppers. Pretty. So we have 8 of those. And so I ordered my box off of annagriffin.com. So I know if you ordered off HSN later, they did a little special where they got an extra packet. So they got like a set of cards for each collection. So they got like 24 extra card blanks, borders, I think, for each collection, which was a big deal. So I was kind of disappointed. I mean, I ordered mine after the Create 10, so I paid $400 for it. So, you know, I still didn't pay what the HSN price was, but they did get a bonus packet. Yeah, these are pretty. Look at these. So yeah, we hopefully she'll make that packet available where we can get it. I'm not gonna keep my hopes up because HSN likes to have, you know, exclusive stuff to kind of give you the perk of buying it from them. And we have the envelopes we'll leave. We have the titles. Pretty. We have the card inserts. So I was debating. I don't know if I'm going to buy the box, the next Create box at the end of this event. Usually she has it where you can purchase, you know, after the event. It's a pretty low price, not low, but discounted price, the cheapest it'll probably get. A note to say you've got this. So usually I do the last few events. I've been purchasing the next event at the end of that. But now, y'all, everything is so expensive because act as if it is impossible to fail. All right. Yeah, everything's so expensive because of these tariffs. So Anna's website, they have a 12% tariff fee that is on each product when you, most of all, let love guide your life. Those are nice. When you purchase it, it's not on the price when you add it to your cart, but after you add to your cart, it's an extra, it'll show it in the cart, the 12%. And you think 12% isn't much, but it's a big deal. So I don't know, it's gonna make me think twice about my purchases. Let's see. 3. So we have 6 of these in green. Look at that pretty green. So 12% of a $400 box is about $50-something. That's kind of big, you know. That's kind of big. That's kind of big. And normally I'm ordering other things also that are on sale. So it can get up there. The price can't. We got the journaling tags. Look at these pretty. Oh, these are so pretty. I think I want to open these. They match this paper. That's what I like about the flowers, is they always match the collection that you're dealing with. Look at these pretty. Are those poppies? Those are so pretty. They match that red flower there. And the pinks and the light pinks. They have the light pinks. We have the light greens in there. Oh, look at that. Is that a lantern? That looks like a lantern. Are those, you know what I'm talking about. That one too. And look at these pretty burgundies and pinks. These are so, so pretty. Okay, so those are our flowers. And let's look at the papers. So this collection is really, really pretty. All right, we have a green back. And then this one is the, okay. This is the green version of it. Trying to see if you all can see the picture, the color pretty. All right. Ooh, look at this. Like, it's oriental looking with the houses or the garden area. I don't know what you call it, but it's someone in a boat right here. It's very oriental. It's making me think of this collection she has. I ordered it a while ago. What's it called? It's an Oriental collection. I bought it because I thought about my friend who's Filipino, and I thought she would love like a page or a card out of it. These are so, so pretty. The variation in the lighter greens and the deep burgundy. Yep, look at that. Yeah. Look at this. Oh, that's pretty. It's very oriental to me. This is a pink. And then we have a green version of that. And a green back. Alright, so that is Leon. And let's look at the borders. So that matches one of those dyes, the bottom of that border. So we have the pink. Oh, this matches it perfectly. Look how pretty these borders are. I would love to have had another pack of these borders. So I think it's kind of unfortunate that we ordered directly from Anna and we don't have them. We don't have extra. We don't get all the extra stuff. So are you trying to make us go to HSN? I don't know. All right, so I'm going to put this one up and move on to the swag pouch. And that will be our last thing. All right, so let's see what we have in the swag pouch. So this is just the extras. And honestly, when I looked at the prep video, she didn't call for a lot of stuff out of this pouch. So this really will be kind of extra stuff for you. She called for a few pieces of, I think, some of the foil and stuff like that. But she didn't call for a lot of it. I don't know if that's going to change in class or not. So we have foam squares. We have the bigger ones and then the smaller ones. We have some of the shimmer cardstock. Let's see. Pretty. So we have the pink and like the yellowish or the champagne color. 4 of each, I want to say. Yeah, 4 of each. We have the foil cardstock. She did call for a piece of vellum. I do remember that. We have it in this lavender or the purple. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have it in the gold. And we have the bows. This looks like her perfect palette bows, and these are pretty nice size bows. So we have those, a pack of the gold double face satin ribbon, love it. 2 little small rolls of the double-sided tape. This is vellum. I remember her calling for this. So pretty. It matches. I don't know if she called for it in the Leon class during a card or something. I want to say it matched this one. Really pretty blue vellum. I actually have some vellum like this, and then the white one. So she did the vellum, and then I think this is the text weight paper. Yeah, so we have text weight paper. And let's see. All right, some pinks. We have that one. We have this. Okay, that looks like it matched the Antique Botanical collection. And it's some pretty stuff, y'all, that we are going to be doing. It's so pretty. Few tricks. We're supposed to quill. I want to say that is on Sunday for an advanced technique. So I will do some of that because I love the quilling. I didn't discover it until I went on that Alaskan cruise, and I bought several cards that were quilled. And I loved it, loved it, loved it. And then this matched that Leon. All right, so those are the text weight papers, and that is it. So that's my entire box. I opened up everything. So if you are going to be at the event, let me know in the comments. I wouldn't mind talking and chatting with y'all. Usually, like I said, I am usually not. I start off very ambitious every time. I'll come in here and I'll sit. I'll have my snacks and my coffee or iced coffee and have my stuff all prepped like I'm ready to go. And then I'm like, after the first class, I'm like, I'm about to go sit on the couch and put this on the TV. And that's usually what I do. And I eat my snacks and I'm looking and laughing because Anna is usually saying something silly, or somebody in the comments, or what's the lady that does she has a co-host kind of, Robin, who kind of reads the chat and keeps her up to date with what's going on or what everybody's talking about. Then she has an instant replay as she's doing stuff, so you can see. Usually Sarah, I think it's her name, Sarah is the one who's doing the instant replay. So she just basically does what Anna just did on her, the way she does it, which I like looking at both techniques because Sarah usually uses scissors to cut a lot of stuff. Anna uses her craft knife a lot. So I like looking at both to see, how different people do the same thing a different way. So it's really nice. I like the class. I think the class is definitely well worth it because look at all this stuff. I mean, even at the $500 price, it's 5 pack. Let's see, 4 each collection, 3, 4. So basically 4 packets of stuff, and you have the instruction. You have the class, which is to me a big deal because you can go back. I still can go back and look at classes from the first event I ever attended. So it's really nice. I was told by a couple of attendees, go ahead and save the PDFs to your computer. Just in case they happen to take something down, at least you'll have that saved, if you don't get it printed out. Some people print them. But, so I saved the PDFs to my computers, because those are the instructions for each class. So you get all of that. Plus, it's something she has called the craft room, which I did go in there last year. And it's basically like a virtual Zoom type feel, but it's called a craft room, where it gives you the feel of a ballroom. Each ballroom has different floors and different tables, so to speak, tables. So it's about 8 or 10 people at a table. I can't remember, but you can see who's sitting at what table, and you can go join a table and meet new people. And I did it for a little bit last year, and it was fun. It's fun. Some people turn their camera on, which is always fun, and you don't have to, so it's really nice kind of connecting with other people. You can connect with people from your own state. So South Carolina usually doesn't have a whole lot of people, but we have a few. So we can connect in the chat for our state. And so, yeah, it's a really nice community type event. Last year, I never did do a video after last year, but last year I was interviewed on day 1. So I'm glad I'm not going to be interviewed this year because I was so nervous I couldn't do anything day 1, like before the interview. So that was like, I think it was the first class. So I didn't do anything in the first class. I didn't prep for it or anything because I was too busy getting ready to talk to her. So it was really nice. Let me show you all. I'll be right back. I'm going to show you all what she sent me last year. Okay, so I'm right back. She didn't frame this now. I framed this because I wanted to put it in a shadow box and hang it up. But this was what from class 1 last year, and I sent in my pictures, and she used my pictures to put with the page that they created last year, because I didn't do anything. But it's so nice. Yeah, all this fussy cut through there. They did all of that. Anna did this page, and she mailed it to me with this book, this scrapbook, because this was the scrapbook that matched last year's, what's it called, Phoebe, I believe. And so let me see if I can open it up all the way. And she went ahead and she signed, the back of that one is signed with something, and then she signed this one. The back of that one I think has her name on it, and she did put them both of them were sitting in here, and they mailed it to me. So these were my wedding pictures. So we talked about that. I'm trying to remember what else we talked about. Me being a beginner. It's just so pretty though, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, I can't remember, but she was very easy to talk to. It was like talking to a friend you've known a long time. She's very easy to talk to. She made the actually, at one point in the interview, I don't know if she could tell I was about to get choked up. It was talking about this picture right here, because he's passed away. The gentleman that married us, and I was telling her a story about that, and I almost got choked up, and she's transitioned the whole piece so seamlessly, and we were laughing about something else. But yeah, it was just really, really nice. So the event, she interviews different people during each class. So each class does have an interview in the middle of it, and she usually uses that person's pictures to do the page that she's doing. So yeah. I'm not trying to talk anybody into it, but I'm just telling you all what the experience is like if you've never been. And so Crop at Home 3 was actually my first ever Anna Griffin event. So here we are. Last year this was Crop at Home 4, and now we're at Crop at Home 5. This is the first year she's incorporating card making into it, so that'll be interesting to see how all of that plays out, and if she'll do that the same way the next time. The Create events, I've got boxes for several of them. One of them, I had just had surgery. Create 9, didn't get to really do it. Create 10 was the Francesca, so that was really fun. That was really kind of my first one that I really was involved in, and it was really fun too. But I think between the two, even though with the Create you do get more stuff to me, because you get 2 boxes full of stuff, and you get about 9 of those packets full of stuff. I think I like the Crop at Home event better. And I don't know, and it maybe about the same equivalent. I don't know. You get a lot of dies with the Create though. And we do get 12 by 12 pieces of paper with the Crop, but the Create, some of the stuff, only because I don't do the holidays, so some of the stuff I can't use. But this past box, it wasn't that much that I couldn't use. So this box here, though, is kind of seamless. You can use it for anything and whatever you want it to. It's not specific to like a certain event or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just rambling at this point, right? So these pictures, this is me and my husband, me and my mom. So it says me and mom on our wedding day. I just told them what to put. They asked me what to put on the title, on the journaling tags. So Anna's team typed that out. Follow your dreams, and that is that. And then I have to get another one of these for that one. This one says BJ and Yvette making it official. Happy surprises, precious. So yeah, I love it. I wish I could do that. I guess I can do that if I go back and do the class. Y'all see all this stuff in the background? Like, you can barely see the paper. But what I realize is that it's kind of necessary to get the full scope of what she's doing there. Like, can you imagine it without, you know, one of those or two of those, or it's just, it all brings it really fully together. And once you really look at it is when you see, oh, she did that, or she cut that out, and this frame, you know, part of it's hidden, whatever. These borders were so pretty. Look at that. Can you see that border up underneath that one? Pretty, the shadow. Really pretty. Anywho, I'll wrap up in a voicemail. So if you're gonna be on the crop, let me know. I'll look for you all. I think we are going to have a fabulous time. It'll be fun. And yeah, I'll wrap this all up in a voicemail. A voiceover. How about that? So I'll put this stuff up and we'll wrap it up. All right, thank you all so much again for watching. If you could give my video a thumbs up, comment below if you have any questions. I will do my best to answer anything that, you know, give y'all any information that I have that maybe you need or anything like that. So I look forward to the event. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing, seeing all the pretty things. So even if you don't do this event, if you just wanted to see what is what, here it is. And I showed everything. The video was about 53 minutes, 54 minutes long. So if you watched to the end, kudos to you. Thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will chat with you all the next time. I am sending you love from South Carolina. And until the next video, I will talk to you later. Bye. I wanted to go ahead and add, just in case it wasn't clear, or it was clear, but in case you walked out the room and came back and saw me unpackaging that Francesca collection, like the paper pack, just as a reminder, I bought that at a different event, you know, separate. That did not come in this box. So just remember that, you know, you get the one complete package. That paper pack that I opened up that was one-sided with the one-sided papers, that was something in addition that I just was like, oh, let me see how this looks, or let me see if this is the same papers or whatever. So just keep that in mind. I don't want to confuse anybody and they think, oh, they're getting that pack of paper too. So I think it was pretty clear in the video, but I wanted to make sure it was extra clear because I didn't want any confusion. All right, I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Bye.